on ground. It's an PM Amarife. We make it sure. No, the finance minister is the one that will be able to connect with the men on ground, with success and the men on ground. Only him. And then all of a sudden, all hell today from Ngozi Coven. From Ngosi's Coven, all hell is targeting one man. Do you know one thing that gave me joy? I was afraid before. I say, hope this man will have the balls as a man of steel like PM to stand against the hell that's going to come over him. Hope Mazo Getkunkere, we have that ball, that power as a man of steel to overcome all this pressure. When I saw the way he is giving deaf ears to all the propaganda that idiotic drunkard from France is doing on her platform, I said, hallelujah. When I saw all the things that will go,
she's crying online now. She's crying now.
All the things will go is doing. When I see it, and I see that this same man, Ogechukwunkere, does not give a hoot about anything. Did you see his speech at the inauguration of his office as acting? He's acting. He didn't tell you that he's prime minister. No way. He did not tell you that you must bow. I am now the one in charge. You can never hear that from Ogechukwunkere because he knows that he is not the one in charge. He's acting on behalf of the one that is in charge. But this idiotic, shameless woman came out and is acting as the one in charge. And all of you, everywhere. All of you. All you do is say, Ngozi, we are with you. Ngozi, we are with you. Who gave her the nod? Nobody. Did you vote for her? Nobody. Did you people see the vote we did? Live on air. Recorded. It's on history. Anybody that saw it, our lobbyists that saw it, our American partners that saw it, everybody that saw it saw the legitimacy in everything we did. Hence, they can now work with us with their full chest. We are still together with the Biafra Republic government in exile. Ngozi cannot brag of anything because she is not legitimate. She's just brandishing herself. When we were doing that vote, Ngozi was busy jumping from one WhatsApp group like a church rat, jumping from inside one group of WhatsApp, telling them, and when she's writing them, you know what she writes? She will end up and saying chief of staff. In that message she wrote, jumping from one WhatsApp group to another, she did not write that she is a deputy.
Baba, can I conclude?
Oh, Anya, sorry, I know that Oku Juginono complete. The same words to Juginono goes to Juginono.
So as I was saying,
yes,
because of the people that die, because of this Biafra,
yes,
even from the very first day this Biafra issue started, the blood of those people will not leave anybody in sabotage this struggle. And the only thing, they can't stop this.
No way.
I told them, no, it doesn't matter the occult you belong to. It doesn't matter. If you don't suffer it, your generation will suffer it. Because innocent people have died. People have lost so many things in this struggle, in this Biafra of 13. So if you are not genuine, it better you give way than to sabotage. So coming to that COS, all these people that she said she suspended, when PM was working with them, is there any issue?
At all.
There's no issue. Men on ground are not complaining.
At all.
People are not complaining. These people are working with men on ground, with PM. And she came to dissolve them. Who gave her power to do so?
Nobody.
Is okay. This your okay. Sorry if I call him your friend. Remy Juice said that you people cannot obey what PM say from inside. When Martin and the Kanu Oyendu was inside, they wrote something through the other, what is his name? Lawyer. Did PM obey? We can't obey those things now.
At all.
She just brought a text message saying that she did not even behave as a learned somebody, as educated somebody. Is she talking to a fools? Is she talking to fools? How can somebody, our PM is a lawyer in Finland. I believe he has a letterhead. I believe his lawyer has letterhead. You know, as a learned somebody, as a lawyer, if you see what lawyer wrote, you will know. Who is she deceiving with that what I want to say is that you people should not, you should not, you should ignore her.
Yes.
She's, she doesn't matter. Whatever
Oh.
she's doing, it doesn't matter. Now, the people that surrounded her is crying now. I saw the mad woman in France crying today, showing Biafra this thing. All those things they are doing is propaganda. They are
Yes.
crying now. They are crying now. They know that you people are on the side of the truth. And can I tell you one thing? Eh? I am not an IPOB member, but since Martin Kanu come out for this Biafra, I supported him. Even when PM come out
Wait.
2019, 2019
Hold on. You say you are not an IPOB member?
I am not an IPOB member, but I am a Biafran.
I know. You know why I stop you and I say you should stop so that I will make a comment. There is one idiot. I don't know where he come from. His name is Kenenna TV. Kenenna TV.
That
goat, he will always tell you, I am not a member. I am seen from outside. I am seen from outside. I am not a member. But when you listen to him talk, he doesn't talk like somebody that is coming from outside. Now, look at you from outside, that you are not a member. You have seen the true picture with your intelligence.
I followed Masob. When I see that one is no go, I left. Then I follow Martin Nangano. I followed him. I know he said the truth. Even when someone PM came out, I followed him.
Wow.
I followed him. I followed everything. Even when they kidnapped MNK, I just waited. I know the truth. There is no way I am, or there is on this struggle. Well, if I follow the people I follow, I know that that place is the main place. That the people that follow truth. So as you people are now, I know that you people are following the main truth. You people are the way, and we don't know. Distance time, they will know. They have already known. They have witnessed. They have seen it now. They are crying.
Yes.
They will be disgraced.
Yes.
They will be disgraced.
Big one.
Yeah, they will be disgraced. All I'm saying that anybody that is not genuine or want to sabotage this thing, the blood will speak on his or her head. They must suffer that. They must suffer that. People have died. People have lost many things. And people they are there doing rubbish, collecting money.
And anybody using video propaganda to dissuade
propaganda
standing on the side of truth, the blood of the slain Biafrans will haunt them.
I always type this thing. Maybe they are watching you now. They are listening to me. Or later they will listen to you. They will see it. If they go to their platform, they will see it. I always write it there. Anybody that is not genuine or anybody that sabotage this struggle, the blood of innocent people that die in this cause of Biafra will hunt them down. Otu akwa ga-adị adekwu ekwu ndị Igbo na-atụ ọbara egwu Biafra na-atụ ọbara egwu so ọbara ndị mmadụ wụvụcha ije na-anara ego. What is money? What is money? What is money? What is money? If you are not genuine, give way. If you are not genuine, anybody that is not genuine should give way. Anybody that is not genuine should give way. Martin Nandi can say it. Even though they buy you off, buy your house in Dubai, buy you this, you cannot stop what you are doing. You cannot stop what we are doing, and this is highly impossible that human beings stop. You just come and mess around for just make noise for 1 month or 2 months or at most a year. You are gone.
I want to beg everybody watching me one thing. Everybody watching me, including those that do not like me. Those of you that say I am bad and I will suffer. Those of you calling me criminal. Please, one day you are going to make that prayer again.
Okay.
You're going to say that prayer again.
No problem.
Everybody watching this program now, I want you to type "Ise" 3 times. Type it in the comment section. Allow him to make this prayer now. All of you, if you do not type "Ise," then you are a devil. You are the one that we are praying against. And this prayer will work against you. So the only way, as far as you are seeing me now, you are hearing my voice. We are 792 of us now, right now, watching this live program. If you do not type "Ise," if you don't know how to use your keypad, look for your son or look for your daughter. If you're an old person, if you are maybe you don't have fingers, look for somebody that have fingers to help you to type "Ise." You must type it 3 times. Ise, Ise, Ise. If you have enough time, you can make it up to 7 Ise. But 3 is enough for me to know that you agree with me and you agree with my brother Anya in this prayer he's praying. And even me, myself, I am going to type Ise 3 times by myself and I will post my own. In fact, my own Ise, I will make it 7 times. 7. So if you are watching me, wait, don't type it yet. Let him make the prayer. After he make the prayer, then we can go into the exercise to type Ise. So let me remove this comment first. It is my own comment that I will put. One day, please repeat that prayer now. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to say now, I'm saying that anybody that is not genuine or that have collected money in order to sabotage this struggle, in order to work against this struggle, the blood of innocent people that die in this struggle or in this cause of Biafra, since this Biafra issue started, the blood of innocent people will hunt them down. We hunt their generation, everything they are doing. It doesn't matter the occult you believe. If you belong to the highest occult in this world, the blood of innocent people that die in this Biafra struggle will hunt you and your generation, and it must come to pass. Onye ọbụla aka ya dụrụ ọcha na sabotage this struggle na-anara Nigerian government ego na-agba mbọ ka this struggle Biafra ghara ịbịa, ọbara ndị niile aka ha dị ọcha, ọbara mmadụ niile nwụrụ, ọbara ihe niile nwụrụ na Biafra, ma ndị aka ha dị ọcha ma ndị amaghị ife a na-akpọ Biafra, ọbara ahụ ga-emegide ha. Otu a ka ọ dị, ọbara ahụ the blood will hunt them down, the blood will work against them unless there is no God. Unless there is no God. Since there is God, the blood of innocent people will hunt them down. So shall it be.
Ise.
That's my thing.
So, thank you. That is my own Ise there.
Yeah.
So if you are watching this program right now, let your Ise begin to fly like thunder. I
now.
my Ise 7 times, and I'm going to say it by word, not only by writing. Ise, 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 Ise. Oh yeah, continue to write Ise, every one of you. Some of them don't run, they don't agree write Ise. If you run from this prayer, this Ise will locate you wherever. As far as you heard us pronounce it, you are the kota today. As far as you watch this program, even if you are not watching it live, you watch this program, you must write Ise. If you refuse to write Ise to the prayer of this our brother Anya, it will haunt you. The blood will haunt you. You may go to sabotage this struggle, and you are not repenting. You are continue doing it. Chinekenna or barande unanga chugidegi chiwogi. I said the same must be 3 of 7 times. This once doesn't work. There's somebody here that put it once from Twitter. Lie. It will not put it 7 times. You put it once is a lie. Even if you like, you put it once. You must say it. You must say it 7 times or 3 times minimum. You see my own there also on the comment section. Even people in my room are writing Ise. My brother Ozo is writing Ise in my own studio room for you to know the intensity of this prayer. And I'm telling you, do you know that since this prayer started going on, they are afraid to even come into the program. Those of them that are outside, they are running. How about Wolo Hanoso? About a Hanoso? About a Hanoso? Abi Anya? About a Hanoso?
Mbana, about a Hanoso? Lebe Kwano. Lebe. It will haunt them.
Ibu sini otare anapia, obokwa mu anapia.
Obokwa mu anapia.
That person that type only one is have completed it. Thank you. Be typing this. Every one of you in this platform that is say you are typing now is going to haunt all of them that are enemies of this freedom. All of them. I'm going to bring in the remaining ones that are in my studio. Thank you, Anya. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much. All right. If you have not typed your Ise, continue. Look at my own Ise there. It is there on the screen. And I've said it verbally. And I've posted it there. If you do not type Ise, Okay, we have Mazi Emeka. Please grab the mic. Mazi Emeka, please grab the mic. Emeka, are you there?
Thank you very much, Pastor Bam Bam Bam.
You're welcome.
I salute all Biafrans all over the world. In fact, before I proceed, let me say, he say to the prayer of our brother Mazanya. Happy Christmas to all Biafrans all over the world. Happy Christmas, everybody. Pastor Van Baba, let me say this. 2 events may happen in one day. Some of them favorable, some of them good, but they happened the same day. It doesn't change the fact that what happened on 25th December happened on 25th December, and our Lord and Savior, my Lord and Savior, as a Christian, Jesus Christ was born. Another event happened on 25. I know many events happened, but it does not stop this one. We are celebrating only this one, the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. People may use your old videos when you lost track of this liberation, of this our struggle.
Hold on. Let me show this comment here. You see how look at you, Igbo coup. You cannot escape this thing. No. He said it will also hunt down anybody who is bringing division, whether he collect money or not. He said, but the prayer that was prayed now, you must write he said to it. And I also say he said to you, anybody collecting money to bring division in this particular movement, you can raise that one as another prayer, and everybody will say he say, come into the room and raise that one as a prayer. But before I will bring you to the room, I want to see your own he say to the prayer of our beloved brother Anya. So this is your comment. It will not distract that prayer. This one may be another kind of prayer. But me, I will be the first to say he say to this your prayer. I'm going to say that he say 3 times. If anybody is collecting money to bring division in this movement, may the blood of the innocent continue to haunt them. He say, if I've collected money to bring confusion to this movement, may the blood of the innocent haunt me until I die forever out of this world. He say, but you, if you don't say he say to this same prayer you made now, and he say to the prayer of Anya, you will not live long. I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. Okay, I've seen your own, he say. Thank you very much. I've seen your own, he say. So that means you are a man of the spirit. You are in turn. So you can come into the Zoom now and let us make your own prayer so that everybody will say he say to it. When they go ahead.
Some people may continue to deceive themselves and those who cannot reason by using your videos when you lost your path in this struggle. But since you came back to this struggle, I have never seen any of them using your video from then to criticize you. That means you left your old way, came back to a new way, and since you came back, you have been standing. Paul did the same thing in Christianity. I mean, we are talking about Christmas today. Paul did the same thing. He was Saul persecuting Christians, and he came back, and in fact, you can't talk about Christianity today without mentioning Paul.
Let me say something. Sorry, I will be distracting you a lot. Don't mind me. I do that a lot. So, but hold your line of thought. You see, if you go anywhere today, you will see them writing coup plotters, shameless people. Matthew Nwokeke, you people that don't jam Olumu Rock today. What you jam today, you will know that Biafrans are ready. And you for Jidogu. Now, you may call us a coup plotter, fine. We have said it. Anybody that is plotting coup that will destroy Biafra, that will hinder Biafra from coming, whatever you are doing, what we need you to do is write is say in the comment section. We have prayed that prayer. And that prayer also includes anybody that is plotting coup, that is doing coup against Biafra, for Biafra not to come. That is he say to it. So this is your comment, shameless group of coup plotter. We need you to write he say, come out and write he say. Whether or not you write the say, as far as your name come on my comment section, the essay of over 800 people here is going to run with you, pursue you. Even if you like enter inside hole, it will catch up with you and it will destroy you. Believe me, because these are not the days of joking. We know the joke. It is as we they play the show. We know they play. So it is not enough for you to go on the comment section. Hey, Raphael, you thief person wife. Hey, Raphael, go and where's your person wife? Raphael, you are a clue plotter. Come here and write he say. If you don't write he say, the say that we write here. Hey! Hey, Bob, also gazono wa. Oga chopagidegi, mudegi, and it will destroy you. I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes. You think we are joking? Over 3 million people died during the genocidal war. Ikonso died. Eh? And our warriors, Ghanaian warriors, were massacred and murdered by Ifeanyi Ejiofor. And you are here talking nonsense. Coup plotters. Coup plotters will get by. If you don't write it say today, you will see what will happen to you. I give you only 7 days. I don't know you, but Guinea fe Ghanaian. Guinea fe Ghanaian. Guinea fe Ghanaian. It's enough for you to write comment, but Guinea fe Ghanaian. My brother, go ahead. I'm going to ignore those stupid comments for now. Go ahead.
And I would even prefer if any of them will have the cojones to click the link that is already shared there and come in while we are here, because I would like to know what is driving them. Nobody can defeat truth. Nobody. And we are not saying it maybe just for saying sake. We have the facts on ground. The issue is that Rita Ajere love him. I mean, that's your business. The fact is, Ajere coming back to this struggle is God's gift to Biafran people in direct consolation to the departure of King Iwan Solomon. Go and check the fact and come back. Nothing happens without God's awareness. And since he came back to this struggle, you can never find him wanted. He cannot become a bad person just because our prime minister was questioned. Few days after our prime minister was questioned, he became that evil person that they are painting, trying to, forcing people. I mean, I see people spend 8 hours, 9 hours trying to.
Look at comments, somebody. They are no longer cursing me. Know what they are saying now? This one say, you talk too much.
You see, if you don't mind, Ajere, if you don't mind, I will say, let's give these people open invitation. Whether it is even there are some of people, there are some people,
they can click the link.
There are some people, I think they have something upstairs. Okay, let me give you an example, Ajere. Let me give you an example. For example, let's go to that Ngozi Arabese that some of them are defending. Ngozi Arabese said that in defense of her Kola involvement, whatever it is in Finland, in defense of it, she said she's a member of People's Club of Nigeria, trying to use People's Club of Nigeria, how they do things to justify, I mean, the criticism fair criticism that people are bringing. Who told her that People's Club of Nigeria is the moral compass of Igbo culture? Who told her? Who told her?
Another intelligent
sometimes I like when people want to deal with things objectively. Don't talk to people as if you are talking to fools. We know why we cheer people up, even when we know you are not doing it well or people are not doing it well. We like to cheer them up in as much as their passion for Biafra is there. That's what we feel, and that's what we support. Don't call us fools. Don't say to us you are educated. Hey, let me say this. I'm proudly I'm not grammatically correct, and I am not politically correct. But we operate from the superior word of common sense.
Yes.
If it is a boast, at least if I make boast in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, today is Christmas, I can boast.
Correct.
We operate in the word of common sense. You said it is allowed to communicate with the Biafra enemy in order to get information on how to do with Nigeria. That's bullcrap. Anybody that can give you information on how to deal with Nigeria, that person is not a Biafran enemy. All right? All right. So we know what we are talking about when we say you are communicating with a Biafran enemy. We know what you are talking about.
I dare them to take this prayer to Ngozi Arabese, wherever she is, and ask her to say this prayer.
They cannot do it. They know they are defending lies.
With
They cannot.
Everything. I dare her to say this prayer. that she's not a
They
sabotage.
cannot.
I dare her to put the life of her children online. I have several times here put the life of my son, my only son, on the line. And some people who love me so much have told me, Raphael, stop it. Don't put that boy in the line anymore. You have been innocent enough. You have said, I put my son on the line because I know how innocent I am. He's my only son. He's my only child. I put him on
And
the
it
line.
shall be well with you, and it shall be well with her, and her mother, and
Yes.
his mother,
I
so
put
to
him
say.
on the line
And
every
well
time.
with every
I dare
Biafran
do it
that is
because
standing on
I
the
know how
truth.
innocent I am and I know how pure I am in my soul. Look, I told people I am not a gay. Some of them will bring something and say he's a womanizer. One day I like Romomo wine. Like this, I like you. I like him, yeah. And then forget cross on my way. One day I don't have a rape wine, but I'm a taggy. Me too, and I'm a rape. I'm not gay. Some idiots will come. Look, I am a man of integrity and I boast of it. Tuku kere mu aswoke amoya na ekeke. That is nwota gi nta gi kweta na ọ na-eme. Bro, Adam a story. Adam ata nwoke ibe m. And I nwotara m nwa with this amu Chukwu nyere mu. He's my son. And then tie na line. Yeah? With my life, my heart on it. I dare you to do the same. Do the same. You have a son who is a medical doctor. You think I don't know you? Do the same. Use your son and swear that you are not a sabotage to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Use your son who is a medical doctor and swear that you are not plotting to end this thing and hand it over to Nigeria. Use your son and swear that you are not already arranging with Nigeria to give them data which you have not been able to hand over. And anyone you think you hand over, you have failed already. Ngozi is planning to sell your data and the data of Biafrans to Nigeria. That's why she was looking for those that actually created the website to stop them. When she knows she cannot get Azubike, he removed Azubike, write a memo against Azubike. When she saw he cannot get a success because he want to stop the defense back home, he think he removed success. But all those he remove. Does it work? No, because she has no legitimacy. Azubike is still the one in charge of that website. Success is still the one in charge of his office as the PA to the Prime Minister. Ngozi Nto. I dare you, Ngozi, today. I am vam. I will be the end of anyone that come to oppose the Prime Minister. Go for Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I will take bullet for him. Believe me, I'm not joking. I, Pastor Vam, since I know that he is the carriage into my freedom, he is the vehicle taking me to Biafra. Mwa will take bullet for him. Mwa Vam, I will take bullet for my Prime Minister, Man Simon Ekpa. There are mad people everywhere. You think you can stop him? He told you that you can never sabotage me and succeed. He told you. Mazi, I'm sorry for taking your word out. Please, I hope you didn't lose your line of thought.
No. I'm still on here. She said that in justification to calling one Nigerian list.
Okay, somebody says
All
a
right.
daughter. Yes, it's okay, daughter, not son. But one of the child is a real doctor, not a psychiatric doctor like her. One of those, her children, is a medical doctor, real doctor. Naga habu doctor, Ngozi. Use ya, kebia. I use go Nnamdi several times. Nnamdi, my son. Nwa Chineke nyere mu maka Nnamdi Kanu. Because of Nnamdi Kanu, ka Chineke jinye mu nwa. The damn gwara the idiot na bamba ka onye nwụrụ nwa na France. Oh man, I'm sorry about Nnamdi. Do you know what she told me? In my father, I'm not going to tell you people that because I'm not a gossip.
No.
She knows. So let her remember that in my broadcast, I reminded her what she told me. The day I told her that this boy, I will call him Nnamdi. Maybe she will be the one to say it in her broadcast. And I'm a basri. Nnamdi. Are they disappointed? I'm a me for Guaram. But I told me you here because I'm a basri. Because I'm not with Nnamdi Kanu and this gospel of Biafra. Can't you Ngozi Chineke? And Simba, no Nnamdi Kanga. And if you see the blessing God has given to me because of this boy, hey, I'm not supposed to joke with him. I'm not supposed to. Let me go ahead, please.
And she's communicating, Ngozi Arabese, communicating with a Nigerian hater
No.
of Biafra.
Mm-hmm.
And she's trying to deceive us that communicating with a hater of Biafra is okay because you want to get information from her, from him, to know how to deal with Nigeria. Any hater of Biafra that can give anybody, that's a fact, anybody that can give you information on how to deal with Nigeria is not an enemy, is not a hater, rather a friend. Rather a friend. The person in Gozo Rabeze is communicating with is somebody questioning the people who are supposed to be Biafra and who are not supposed to be Biafra. Who is that person? I'm talking about people who are genuine in this struggle. Anybody that have said, why did you add this place to be Biafra? Why did you add this place to be Biafra? Any Nigerian that says that is an enemy of Biafra. No friend of Biafra will question the map of Biafra. Why did you add Urobo Useko in Biafra? No friend is only enemies of Biafrans that always go with that question. Every time, if you have been in this struggle for a long time, seeing all of them. Now, what did she do in defense? According to her, she want to give the number of somebody from Isoko and coordinator or should I say representative from Isoko and Urobo to go and iron it with the one Nigeria list. She cannot even stand up and defend the territorial integrity logically. Defend the territorial integrity of Biafra. She cannot defend why Isoko is Biafra, full stop. She can't defend it. She wants the representative to go and do it. In other words, if they come out tomorrow and tell her that Onisha should not be part of Biafra, she will give the number of the representative of Onisha to go and defend their integrity. They will tell her that Aba is not Biafra, she will give the number. If she is not going to give the number of Onisha, why did she promise to give the number of Isoko? Or do you want to defend Onisha and allow Isoko to go to her? Or do you want to defend Isoko and defend Onisha as well? Some of our people are still far from knowing what is on ground. But this is about common sense. This is about what is open. This is about the little one she can reveal to us. And let's talk about history. The history of Biafra. You have your child, your handsome child, boy, who will grow up to be a great man, a man that everybody will wish to be like. All right. You have everybody have their children. Some have grandchildren. Some have more children, great grandchildren. In time, children, great grandchildren. In time to come, they will have if they don't have today. Now, what will be the history? Let's study the history according to Ngozi Orabeze, where at a certain point in Biafra, they will be asking, okay, we wanted to, everybody said we agreed on declaring Biafra on 2nd of December. We are talking about history now, according to Dr. Orabeze.
Okay.
We agreed to declare Biafra on 2nd December, but we declared it on 29 December. That your son or grandson or great-grandson has time they permit. They will ask you, why did you change from 2nd December to 29, which is a very common question that will fall out. You will say, if you are Ngozi Orabeze, that a certain man called Chiamaka Ajere, a certain man called Nkere, a certain man called Sonny Akwarawa, they collaborated with Nigeria to release the supreme leader of Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, somebody who lost his father and mother. In fact, he buried his father and mother the same day to fight for me and you.
Mazemeka, don't lose that line of thought. Sometimes if I don't address something immediately, it will go. Please pin down your line of thought because I have treated it severally. I'm going to give you all the time to finish it. Now, somebody here is saying all your prayers in your media does not carry weight. Now, all your prayer in media does not carry weight. In this same media you listen to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he carry weight. In this same media you listen to Simon Ekpa, you don't know him, he carry weight. And in this same media we are praying that everything that Simon Ekpa and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have ever taught you, anybody that wants to work against it, that person will suffer a heavy loss. You are saying that prayer will not carry weight. Tell me which weights, other weight. Now I want to invoke every evil weight upon you. You will see that weight for making this comment. Watch. And then maybe if you are alive to give the third story, otherwise somebody near you will tell the story for you in the near future. Don't lose your line of thought, Mazi. We are talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, issue with Ngozi Arabeze. Thinking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go ahead.
Now, you named Chamaka Jere, Pastor Van Vavab, you named Ogenkere, you named and every other person you named, Akbalawa, and every other person you named, thinking they want to, disrupt whatever you are doing. You named them, trying to let Biafra know that these people are saboteurs. And you also added the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a place, in the same sentence that you are talking about people who are working with Nigeria to sabotage Biafra declaration. You added the name of the supreme leader of Biafra. Anybody that added the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he or she is talking about any quote-unquote saboteurs, is not fit to even talk about Biafra. It's not even fit to be a Biafra, not even to talk about leading Biafra.
Yes. Yes.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now lavishing in prison because of all of us. He never compromised one day. Now, just because you want to do what is written on a script, you are now, in order to confuse and convince people, you throw in a very, very special name, the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come. They will declare it and make it what they want it to be. Who are the they who want to make it what they want it to be? But that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming to favor. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a saboteur. I've never sabotaged Biafra. In fact, it's because of him that we are here. And Nigeria knows it. Nigeria knows that he woke us up while we are asleep. If not, Nigeria would have wiped us out. Even before our prime minister could come in. Nigeria would have wiped us out. Some of them are deceiving themselves that Nkwere, they have been all right, that Nkwere have been looking for a way to carry coup and take over power. If Nkwere is looking for a way to grab power, if Nkwere is looking for power, that oath of office he took, that includes that he will relinquish power immediately the prime minister of Biafra is fit to serve. He would never allow it to be part of the oath he took. He would never allow it to be part of the oath he took. And we say to them, no lie can last. You want to decentralize Biafra military. I look at these people and say, are these people all right? It doesn't matter who sent you to a journey. Go and sack everybody. If you declared Biafra because of your silly argument, why nobody disrupted it the second? Why did Ogenkere come out to declare Biafra and you come out again to counter what Ogenkere said? Why did you Ngozi Arabeze come out to? In fact, if you are a Biafran, if you do not believe in the declaration of Ogenkere on 2nd of December, and you believe in the lie that led to the declaration according to Ngozi Arabeze on 29, that involved our leader, our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as a saboteur, you are fighting for a Biafra on a foundation that is built on lie, and that you know for sure can never stand. Can never ever stand. She have more work back to do. She have more apology to render to even be free to be called a Biafran for daring the name of the supreme leader of Biafra. They have more work back and more apologies to do, but they will continue living in their lives. If you think for one solitary second, because Mazi Prime Minister said that he knows the day Biafra will come, they have fought him physically by attempting to send people to assassinate him, put bounty upon him for people to go and assassinate him. They all failed. They waged media war against the Prime Minister of Biafra. They all failed. And you think he will come out with a psychological war against the Prime Minister of Biafra, you will succeed? We will tell you, hell no. You can never wage a psychological war against the Prime Minister of Biafra and succeed. Not why we are here. Not why we are here. So therefore, every Biafran, forget about that group they added you. They call them Otunzuko Osinono. That is what they are using to cage you. Forget about that group. They call it Obinwane. That is the group they are using to chain you. They hide all that Biafra to collect the numbers of Biafrans to use and go and form a group in order to use them to rebel against the struggle in future with the highest leaders. Can't you see? Why was that group formed? What is the need of a group inside a group? When we get to Biafra, you can now carry out anything you want to. You know we are a nation. Now we know we are a country, independent country. Now we are not independent country. All of us. If all Biafrans can come out and donate, do you think there is any bank that can carry all the money of Biafrans? If all Biafrans can come. But there are people who chose themselves, who selected themselves to carry this struggle. If all Biafrans can come out and speak in the media, do you think there is any media that can carry all the whole voices of Biafra? Do you think? But there are people who are on the fence. There are people who volunteer themselves. Don't come and take advantage of those who volunteer themselves. Whenever they call your program, you take them and go and form groups. Don't take advantage of people. Maybe because of one help or the other, because of one assistance or the other, one thing or the other. You use it to change the brain of Biafrans. They cannot even detect when lie was told and when truth is told. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you very much.
Wow. Mazi, I really need to suggest that you always join us on this platform because you're just something else. Believe you me, even myself, I am dumbfounded at your analysis. This is top notch. Believe you me. In fact, I thank God I came live today to even encounter you. I don't think I will do a better job. Believe me, I can't do a better job. I can't. Thank you so very much, Mazi. You have done well. You know, please, anybody that didn't watch this program, recommend people to watch it, especially this analysis of our beloved brother, Mazi Emeka. Thank you so much, Mazi. You have really, blessed us. You have blessed us. You have blessed us so much, and I appreciate you. The studio is still open, and today is Christmas Day. We're going to spend enough time here. And Mazi Emeka, if there's any other thing you want to say, I'm going to leave you in the studio. I don't know if you want to say anything. You will have the mic whenever you want to say. I will give you that privilege. And please,
all right.
My mouse was malfunctioning, and I mistakenly timed out my comrade, who is even a moderator. I'm not going to time out any other person again. I will leave that to my moderators, please, because I want to focus. I will leave that to my moderators to time out those that are constituting nuisance in the comment section. Taproot is there. Lolo Egoyibo is there. Oni is there. Lekon, please, when you come back, I pray you will be able to handle that. There are some people that they time out because of their distraction. They need to time them out. Eunice is also there. These are the admins. You can time out any efulefu that is constituting nuisance. But when they're asking questions, even if the question they're asking, it's against me, let us answer their question. Let's answer their question. But when they come out to insult and talk rubbish, you can just time them out. That's good. All right, we move. I'm going to give the microphone to another person. Mr. Uzo. Mr. Uzo, please, can you grab the mic? Mr. Uzo, I don't think you have a microphone. Your microphone is not working. I'm going to give James Okeke the microphone. James Okeke, please grab it.
All right. Rafa Jerry, I greet you.
I greet you too.
I am very, very much happy for your efforts, for your good work we have been doing for Biafra.
Yeah.
So I am
let me make a note. I am not only admitting those that want to sing my praise. I want to admit those that want to ask me questions. If your question is relevant, I will take it. But if it is a senseless and useless question, I will tell you how senseless it is. And if you change the question, fine. But if you remain on the platform, like one guy that came, I was asking me, why didn't they come to account? Why didn't Ogechuku come to give accountability? And then you already know that that's a useless question, because if Ogechuku was not called for accounting by our prime minister, and then somebody who is the chief of staff is calling for accounting when prime minister is just out for some questioning or whatever, isn't that ludicrous, or is that silly? Does that make any sense?
No.
So,
yeah.
That one
we are here to ask questions. We are here to ask questions. Yeah.
So ask us.
So my question is that I don't know why most Biafran choose not to ask questions at the right time when some questions due to ask. Because before the creation of this new government,
who is talking now? Who is talking now?
James Okeke, yeah.
Okay, James, go ahead.
Yeah, so if I ask this Orabueze, Ngozi Orabueze, what happens to the government of Simon Eba when Simon Eba was leading this government in exile? Why suddenly changing the people in the cabinet without the consultation of the peoples or sitting on the round table? I don't know why this woman took people for granted and maybe trying to overrun speeds. I don't know what the people circle in that declarations. I don't know why they choose not to ask questions. Why because they're supposed to be process the procedure of leadership. It's not. We are not trying. We are not looking for Biafrans of Nigeria and the way Nigerian do their own government. We are trying to form a government of inclusion where people can organize themselves and vote for people to lead them. So for this woman now coming to inform another government in exile, I can't even understand where he's going. So I'm just very, very worried about the behavior of that woman. Or I don't know. They said they are professional, but they don't. You want to lead people, you have to bring people in order. If you call yourself a leader, your priority is just how to seek opinion of everyone before you have to act. You can't just come and start speaking for Biafra as if we are all stupid and you can control anybody. I can't even think. I don't even know what he's trying to do. You understand? Before you can in every challenge in every area of Simon Eba strength, because this army of Biafran is a strength of Biafran. The financial is a strength of Biafrans. So this area is trying to capture. That woman he wanted to destroy everyone, even including Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Eba. But people don't ask questions. They're supposed to ask questions. Ask him a very critical question. What he intend doing by forming this government? Or is it the government? Are they not working? Are the government in exile not working properly? If Simon Eba should tell you to go and lead Biafran, does not mean he has to make changes. It doesn't make any sense for you making changes. What he has to do is to organize the people, lead them as you call yourself as a second in command of Simon Eba. You have to bring everyone together, not to go and form government or change people in their duties. Like people I had he changed from their positions and trying to place on a without even taking the due process. So
Thank you.
I'm not a fool to listen to that kind of government who cannot, because we have not yet getting Biafran. So why all this government in exile again? We're supposed to stick on that Biafra government in exile, not another government. We can't be forming government in exile without having access to in our homeland.
Correct.
So that is what
please. Let us deal. Ajere, please wait a minute. Let's deal with this issue of account.
Okay.
Or quote unquote accountability once and for all.
Good.
So that anybody who want to, actually come out from this deception and face the fact. Okay.
Yes.
If you have followed our leader, I'm not talking about you in particular. I'm talking about everybody listening around the world. Yes. If you have followed our leader very carefully, our leader said something concerning the Funalese. They always come with a very beautiful word to use it to achieve their aim. That word is corruption. We are fighting corruption. We want to fight corruption. We want to fight corruption. They used it to take over our land and became the owners of the land today while they were, and they still strangers. Now, you look at the word accountability, to account. It looks very sweet. It looks very honorable. It looks very beautiful. All right. But that is actually a mission impossible in freedom fighting, armed freedom fighting. And I'll give you an example. Let us assume you ask, I must account to you. All right. And we are in armed struggle. And I have spent some of the money, more especially I bought guns. Okay. to Biafran army. Unfortunately, the Biafran army carrying that gun lost his life, and the gun was taken. All right. And you came later to ask me for accountability. All right. Now, if I tell you that this person, when they were attacked, they lost 5 guns, and you say to me, okay, they lost 5 guns, that is truth. If you can believe me that that is truth, that means every other thing, if I'm a bad person, all right, every other thing I will be telling you will be fiction. I'll be telling you, yeah, we lost 5 men, we lost 50 guns, we lost. If you can believe all them, if you can believe me if I tell you this, why then do you ask me for accountability in freedom fighting? Now, what this accountability means is, if you ask me about these guns, I said the person died and so, this what happens. You say you want to see the gun. If I cannot produce the gun, that means there is no accountability. I cannot produce what I buy. All right. And you know, in Biafra, we don't have a data system where we can give account of everybody working for us. We cannot. We are not a nation already. We are not an independent country. If you ask somebody, you send some people messages. I saw some people questioning the Biafran Liberation Army. Why did they take side? Why did they take side? And those people are hiding the fact that before Biafran Liberation Army came out to speak on this matter, some people have grouped themselves to accuse some people of kidnapping somebody. All right. If the Biafran Liberation Army did not come out and say, no, these people didn't kidnap this person, these people didn't kidnap this person, how would we have known? How would we have known? So accountability in freedom fighting is actually a means to know exactly where is your power, what have you been up to, what are you prepared for, what are the things you order for, how are you going to get them, because these are what is called accountability. If you can agree that, okay, a shallow accountability that, okay, this is what happened this day, and this is what we lost this day, and you said, okay, if you can trust me, why then do you not trust me to ask me for accountability? Even when this is not the problem going forward, even when this has not been a problem before.
Correct. Thank you very much for that insights into that area of questioning by our people. You know, they are always putting the cart before the horse, and they are doing that deliberately anyway, because they know very well that they are asking, either they are asking the question at the wrong time or they are asking for the wrong motives. That's it. Because if you really, for me, if you really want accountability issue, if accountability is your problem, at least the PM have been with us. You should have asked that when PM is here, PM, please tell us who is accounting for this, who is that, who is in charge of this, who is doing this. Can you call them to come and give account? Then PM will answer you. Okay. Now
freedom fighting. Just 1 minute. Freedom fighting is based on trust.
Yeah.
And based on not trusting everybody, but trusting somebody to deliver. All right. If you trust or you do not trust somebody, you don't give him a job to execute.
Yes.
When you feel that that person you trust, okay, is not delivering on the job you trusted him or her to deliver, you don't go to ask him for accountability, because actually, if you account on this person and this person is guilty, you don't have court where you can judge this person, because nobody will agree that he's a thief, right?
Yes.
Where is the court that you are going to judge that person? Where is the prison that you are going to imprison that person?
Yes.
Because nobody will actually agree with you that he's a thief.
Yes.
So what that means is, when you are asking that accountability, you are actually not asking accountability for the sake of accountability, rather for the in-depth of what you have been up to and what you are capable of going forward. That is what accountability is all about.
Yes. You're right. Because whatever doing is what doing well. You know, you are right. So, and there's a question that somebody put there. He said, please, my question is that which group is in charge of our defense force? Is it COS or Nkere? Now, before now, have you ever asked any question like this? Which group? And now, in Biafra Republic government, is there anything like group? So, for you to know that there is a problem that this chief of staff have caused, now people are now asking which group is in charge of defense. Now, our defense are intact. And for you, this question, for you to even ask this question, it shows that you are not honest and you are not sincere. Because if you are sincere, just like our brother Emeka said, that the defense have even come out when they were accusing people of kidnapping. The defense, the men on ground came out and said, these people you are accusing of kidnapping, they are not the one. The person accusing them should keep quiet because they did not kidnap. Now, the same thing, the men on ground have come out and say, our defense materials are coming very well without no problem. Let it be the way it has been with the prime minister, which is to say, the people in charge of defense, the prime minister have already given them their duties and they are doing it well. Now, the only person that is not on stage right now is the prime minister. The people that he gave assignments to deliver, the people that they are delivering it to have said that they are receiving whatever they need. So, whichever office the prime minister left behind that are functioning, let them keep functioning that way. So, if they are functioning that way and the people that are receiving are saying that they have no complaint, so why are you asking? So there wouldn't be need for this question because you asking this question, you have never asked this question before the prime minister's arrest for questioning. You have never asked this question before. So why are you asking it now? So what you should do now is that person that made you to start asking this question, you should know that that person is evil and avoid that person. Avoid that person because the person that created this scenario of you beginning to ask this question is the chief of staff. Without the chief of staff raising the dust about Nkere, you wouldn't know that Nkere was the one that was responsible for the defense, that was delivering the goods. You wouldn't know that Success was the man in between Nkere and the men on ground. You wouldn't know. But chief of staff raised the dust, wrote a memo, removing this, claiming that she removed this person, claiming that the finance minister is no more in charge. Now, you are asking a question that you never asked before. So what does it mean? Now, if not that the men on ground have told you that we are okay and we are good, and they even confirm that okay, Nkere is doing his job. Success is the only one who know, and nothing should happen to them. Now you now know what actually happened to Success. Somebody wrote a memo that Success is no longer needed, but the people that Success is working with and delivering the goods to are saying that we are good with Success. So who is the problem now? Is it Success that is doing his job properly, or the person that wants to stop Success from doing his job properly? So you now see where your question should go. You now see that the people in charge of defense, even though you didn't know them before and they were doing their work very well, and you are not asking questions, even though now you already know who they are, and you are still asking questions. So be very careful, okay? So don't bring that question again. The defense is working very well. As you have now it has now been exposed to you that he is the one that makes sure that these people get whatever they need. He is doing the job very well. The chief of staff doubled into the office that doesn't belong to her, and then we have given her her position now, which is to say she has no job right now. The chief of staff is completely jobless right now because the prime minister is not available. So she overstepped her boundary. So she should remain silent going forward. Anything that comes out from her right now is a crime against the Biafra government. Anything she says to order anybody around or to command anybody or to instruct anybody is a crime in this government, because based on her confusion, the CROS called for a press briefing. After briefing the Biafrans, they called for an election. And after that election was done, an acting has been placed for the prime minister until he shows up. And oath was taken that immediately the PM shows up, the person acting will go back to his office and officially hand over to the prime minister to continue his job. I'm sure your question has been answered. God bless you. So we have people in my room. Uzo, you didn't come in activating your audio. That is why you don't have any audio. I am not seeing any audio on your. All I see is that Mr. Uzo, there is no audio. Unlike every other person here that have audio, you don't have. So if you go out when you are coming in, make sure you authenticate your audio so that it will be able to show that you can talk. Right now, if I ask you to talk now, you can't talk because you don't have a microphone. So I'm going to give Okechukwu the mic. Okechukwu, please grab the mic. Okay, Chuku, please, if you are there, grab the mic. We don't waste time. So if you are not forthcoming, we'll give the next person the microphone.
Yeah, Pastor. Thank you,
Okay,
Pastor
Chuku, where are
Bam.
you?
I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening. Merry Christmas to all. Yeah, can you hear me, Pastor? I'm here.
I can hear you. Oh, Uzo, what happened to
Yeah,
you? The network
I'm
kicked you
here,
out
Pastor
before.
Bam.
When you
Yeah, I don't know.
Merry Christmas to Biafra.
I was busy. I went out and came back.
Okay, just hold on. Immediately this our brother finished now, you will talk. Okay, I know you were there before. Let this our brother finish. Okay? All right, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Pastor Bam. Yeah, I just want to chip in a few words, thank you very much for all you're doing. Some of us who are goodwill, we know what is playing out. The moment that woman made that that open announcement that day on the ground, on convention ground, that the cabinet has been dissolved, man, I knew what is going to play out, and that's something is wrong somewhere. Intruders of government has come in. I knew in myself. I was like, come on, something has gone wrong, and it's quite pathetic. A lot of Biafrans are not. They don't have that spirit of government. You know, we are in so, and this struggle demands a high level of discernment ability, and it's a quite pathetic. Some people don't have it. You see this that the group of this is made up of what I call the Emwe group. And real Nigerian government stooges. These are the two groups involved in their circle. Emwe group and the Nigerian government stooges. That is what the two groups that are in their circle. And maybe a few other people who cannot share their left. That is what they immediately they came back. You came back from Finland, and the woman in France made a program, and somebody called in. Somebody called in and was asking, "What of the one called the Biafra Unite? Where is he standing? Is it standing? Where is he standing?" It was a kind of irrelevant question. Nobody talked about Biafra Unite. That person threw that question, and the next thing is that is there anybody who knows who had his picture? So I was like, come on, you see, this is coming to what I thought on the first day the woman made that announcement on convention. This is really for somebody to come out the picture of Biafra Unite. Nowhere, nothing was talked about. Something is acting on Biafra Unite picture. Man, I say, come on, these are in disguise, and it's worrisome that some people don't read the writings of war. Pastor Van, I'm very, very proud of you and Minister Sonia Aparawa and the rest who stood their ground to make sure the levels our Prime Minister and gospel are in vain. I don't have much to say, but just to let the Africans know that 75% of that woman's group is the group of Onwekemea. 70% of them, inside them, inwardly, they are not happy with our Prime Minister or his. Yes, they are not happy. All the actions of our Prime Minister, 75% of them are not happy with it. And that is why they quickly gathered to form another government. You know, that's just the truth. Most
That's
of them are
correct.
not happy
Very
with
correct.
what our prime minister is doing.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Otherwise, I don't know why our prime minister will be 10 days out and somebody putting another go. Oh, not up to 10 days. It's crazy. But
Crazy,
that
crazy,
this I said let's
crazy.
keep
Makes
it
no sense. Thank you.
and encourage you to
Thank
go
you.
on. You will never go
Thank
in vain. Of us who are
you.
goodwill
See?
are behind you 100%.
Thank you.
And when comes back,
Wow.
the shame is their portion.
Yes.
Those people who are talking nonsense, shame will be their portion.
Thank you.
Now,
He said, thank you so very much, Mazi Okechuku. That was a good one. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you. All right, now the next person will be Uzo. Uzo, please grab the mic. Yeah, let me open it for you. Not Mr. Uzo. Mr. Uzo, hold on. This is another Uzo, okay? I know you have your mic now, Mr. Uzo. After this, our Uzo,
Hello?
you will now speak before.
Hello, are you hearing me?
Speak.
Are you getting me?
Uzo, I'm hearing you. Uzo,
are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Go ahead, I can hear you.
You know, the thing is that Ngozi and Co. I noticed that this thing had been planned before they came to Finland. It was a plan something, you know. So the people that advised her didn't advise her very well. She should have called a meeting of the old cabinet and talked on how to dissolve the new talked on how to dissolve it and form a new government, if actually that is what is in the law and the law they are using. You know, the correct law. I don't know what's the other one is
the charter.
Exactly. The charter. Okay, they should have followed the charter because the charter will lead you to the real constitution. But the advance I didn't do it.
Let me tell you, we have dealt with this a number of times. The charter has instituted that the only time the government will be dissolved is when we have fully gotten our restoration, where Biafra is fully restored in the homeland.
Okay.
Even the PM has spoken to some people. Even when he was asked, he said, yes, the cabinet will be dissolved, but that will be after we have fully gotten ourselves, and then the diaspora will now hand over to the de facto, because we are not going to remain in diaspora. We are going to be the de facto is going to now convert to become the real government.
Convert at home,
exactly, because we cannot, like as it is now, we have declared Biafra, but we are still in diaspora. You know, it is easy to say. It is easy to say we are now a nation. We are now a country. We are now USB, United States of Biafra. You can say it. You are correct, but we are going to defend it to make it a reality. Is it a reality yet?
Exactly.
It is not yet a reality. So anybody deceiving you, because she just jumped out with her evil intention, because she never cared about the charter. She never cared about the law. She knows she is not in the place to do that. She ran around before we came to Finland. She ran to acquire a text message from wherever. You guys are going to know how she got that text message eventually, and it will shock you when the PM comes out and all these things is unveiled to him, because PM didn't know that any text message came.
PM that text message is false. That text message, if you look at the text
I'm telling you now,
telling
you now authoritatively that PM is not aware that text message came. But I know, we know where that text message came from. We know where it came from, but PM is not aware. So Ngozi conjured that text message from a certain quarter. And we are reliably informed that PM is not aware. So if PM was not aware and PM comes out, PM is going to be very mad that she got a letter without his consent, conscripted and written a message to Igbo people, how it was written, that message. And then you begin to ask yourself, is this the PM's intention? Is the PM interested in doing
the PM, we know, cannot address Biafrans as Igbo people. He will say Biafrans. I know him. We know him. He will never say, I've never had Igbo people in his mouth. He doesn't use that word.
Never. So
what is our people should think fast and come back. Let us follow this thing. You understand? Let us go ahead with whatever we are going to do now. So Ngozi having a short meeting or long meeting with the people on ground and later refuse to do what they asked her for, it's a red flag. It's a red flag because they told her what I refused. I went back to start touching those things. It's a red flag because even if you leave the power for her, with which people is she going to defend Biafra? Because she won't have them. Because they will,
you know what
they won't
she's
listen
doing now?
to her.
Let me tell you what she's doing now. She's trying to recruit other boys, other unguided elements in Biafra land to tell them she will give them guns, she will use them, that they will begin to function as Biafra army. That's why we have been sounding notes. There is no recruitment anywhere. So if anybody's calling you, there's one man they called Eze Amunobi. I tried to speak to you, Eze Amunobi. Now, there's a speculation. Now the message is going to this fellow. The one in charge of Biafra is our home, and Biafra is our, there are two groups he holds. Like our brother Mazi Emeka has said that PM have already banned that guy. PM have already rejected that guy. Biafra is our home, and Biafra is our nation, whatever. He has two platforms. So PM have won that guy. So I was told that this guy is the one they are trying to use to recruit boys in the homeland. Call them that we are Biafra army. Biafra army is recruiting. If you go in the name of Biafra army,
so
I'm telling you.
Anybody raising another army that is not the army we know, it's a saboteur. It's a saboteur.
Thank you.
Because that is what it means.
Thank you.
You understand? Yeah. So my brother, I won't go far. What I want to do, the only thing I came up here is to let our people come back to their senses. Yes. Let them think. Yes. Let them think. We don't need all these fights up and down. All. You know, we need to go straight to what we need so that the time will be short. Because if we continue dragging like this, the whole thing will be dragging more and more. You understand? So we need to. I thank you people for holding on. You understand? So that's the only thing I have to say now. Please hold on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazuzo. And have a merry Christmas with your family. Thank you.
And you too. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. David, you are there. David, just bear with me 1 minute. Let us have Uzo because he has been here for a long time. Uzo, let's have you, Mr. Uzo. You have the microphone now.
Pastor Vam.
Yes.
Good evening from my side.
Yes, good evening.
And good morning to my people in different direction of the world. And happy Christmas or Merry Christmas or Easter or December. What I want to say, it has been long that I've been longing to speak with you, but with my phone, my system, I bring everything out today. 3 phones and 1 system. I bring them out today that I must talk with you. Today is 25th December. My brother, in the platform where I was or where I am, my brother, I even grow angry and exit out letter. My friend, my guy, you gave me the number of the guy that I'm doing my donation to at home. So now we began to talk. I was put back there again. You see, this Ngozi Orabueze did cool with those. You see, this woman in France, Onwumioku. You know the shame that we shame her. We even shame people that is at her back. She was the one talking about this that employment
in South Africa.
In South Africa. Look at now. And she did not even collect a very big money. she began to when she began to, there was something I said one time. Obasanjo made that statement, and I know a very direct message from somebody that is too cunning. He said that if they want to get somebody, and if the person refuses,
What happened? We lost him. We lost him, and we are gonna be rounding up in a jiffy. Your network happens to you, Mr. Uzo. Can you see if you can round up? You're just use 2 minutes because you know your network is not stable. Use 2 minutes to round up so that Pastor Paul will speak. I would like Mazi Emeka to give us a closing remark before I leave. No,
okay, are you hearing me now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. My network is messing me up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You see, that praise that was that woman come there, that woman from France, to praise our PM to the extent of not knowing that she come with Connie Way. And this Ngozi Orabense, she's a very, very devilish woman. Very equal. I will still call her name in 1,000 years to come. She's a devilish woman. She doesn't fight for the man that she is following his footsteps, and she was fighting against the man. My brother, anybody that is going to visit my Abalakata or Kangabolo, Ebago Noja, Itemili Abese, Bolo Ne Choko, Eko Obunenu, or Tono Chezu, anybody that is going to visit him, send this message to him. He's
I'm
free.
coming. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
because okay, because he's innocent, and for any amount that Finland independency will never work.
Yeah, I don't know who we lost. Who did we lose? Let me take this comment away. Okay, we've lost everybody apart from Mazi Emeka. Yeah, only me and I don't know, somebody else is in that room. Let me see. Okay, Anya is back. Anya is back. I think I'm going to conclude it with Mazi Emeka and Anya. I brought this book because of what our brother was saying. All the names our brother is calling our PM, they're all inside here. All the names you have called PM. This book came out in this convention. The convention was a packaged convention, packaged with powerful, with powerful intention, powerful program, powerful, the names, the names acquired by our PM. I will go through this book, and then maybe with time, it's a book with colored pictures inside. This book. It's selling for about, I think it's either $70 or $50, thereabout. You see, PM is there. The pictures of our PM there. Even though our Onyendu's picture, so many pictures of our PM is there. Even Onyendu's picture is there too. We have Onyendu. Onyendu is always with us wherever we go. It is this Onyendu that you see in this book. Yeah, Onyendu you see here is the one Ngozi was saying that we want to bring him to spoil what our PM have done. Can you imagine? Just imagine Onyendu being in convention. Even if
My
PM is
brother,
not,
my brother, that's to tell you that woman is the devil. So
even
she
if
is
PM is
working.
not there, 1 minute, even if PM is not there, and Onyendu shows up, and PM will hear that you were not there, but Onyendu came and he's the one that declared Biafra. Hey, PM will worship Chukwuokike Abiama.
That is,
PM will be happy. But you know what
I
Ngozi said?
said,
Ngozi said, we
my
want
brother,
to work with Nigerian government to bring Onyendu to declare Biafra. And that she fought against it. She fought against it to make sure that we don't bring Onyendu. So if we had the opportunity to bring Onyendu to declare, Ngozi will fight against it. And she did. This book is powerful. I will go through it and maybe I'll make a program with it. Yeah, I've lost that brother again. I lost him again. We lost all of them. Who is this? FF. Please, can you speak up? FF.
Yeah, my able minister of information, Pastor Bam
Yeah.
Bam Bam. My greetings to you and the family. Yes, I'm joining from
Wow.
the zoo. from
Wow.
homeland. So I've been watching what has been going on all this while. I honestly don't. I honestly I discredited
Mm.
Orabeze. She is not handling the whole thing. She's gotten it
Yes.
wrong. Honestly, I've been following everything, even with PM in his Twitter
Mm.
handle, and I know how he run
Mm.
his things. So, but herself now is coming on the
Mm.
contrary, which is not going to help the freedom of Biafra to
At
hold
all.
ground.
Mm.
You see, I was telling so many people that this woman is the one causing this problem that
Yes.
is happening. But I pray that God will help her to understand, to realize her
No.
mistakes.
No,
And
let me
of
tell you
course,
where
she
you
has
are getting
done.
it
She
wrong.
has,
She's not making mistake. It
okay.
is a pre-planned. Pre-planned. It is not a mistake. No, no, listen to me. Because on that first day, on
She
29th
okay.
was not supposed to be our
Mm.
declaration. This woman came with her plan.
Yes, yes.
And she said, I was
Mm.
surprised. They want to declare. I said, why? They said, because they want to preempt the Nigeria government that they may plan to scatter everything. We said, why now? Why this? He said, no.
Just
Yeah,
imagine.
me,
Just
I
imagine.
wanted to say, why? I called Uche. Uche said, it's Ngozi that is doing this thing. Let's just allow her. I said, is this what PM wants? We just played along, go. At the end of the day, now, didn't you see what she's saying? She's now telling everybody that we were planning to bring Finnish police, that we were planning to use Onyendu to stop it. That's why she declared it on the first day. She twisted our prime
You
minister's
see.
program. She twisted everything. Everything.
That is too. That was really bad. And PM will be very mad with that woman. Honestly speaking, I've said he will fire that woman. Honestly, he said it that he doesn't in this struggle. He doesn't know faces. He doesn't look at faces. Whether you are his best friend, he doesn't look at you when it comes to the reality of the struggle. And to the point that men on ground was even sounding warning to her. Instead of that, she wants to
Yes.
think otherwise. This is terribly
Butuzo.
bad. Where
Butuzo
did she
does
want
not
to
speak
start?
to people.
I tell you,
Butuzo
yes,
took
I heard
time.
him. I followed.
Butuzo took time and called this woman
Yes,
and told her, wait for which is
which.
Ossia.
When I
Ossia
saw that.
Akwema.
Hmm,
Na
hmm,
I praised
hmm,
the video minute from the beginning. Mgbe ji
hmm,
Simon I praised him. Jidaka ahụ na-eme ihe a
mhm,
kpọkọlata everybody together. We hụrụ
hmm.
finance, hapụ finance. Akwefuru success akpatụ
Yeah,
n'aka. Akwefuru all this media, hapụ ha ha
that's
na-eme ihe ha
true.
na-eme. Gị nwa na-eme ihe ị na-eme. PM
Amakwanụ.
pụtazie ọ bụ na enwe onye na-emeta ya ọ gbazie ha olu. Gị nwa na-eme
Ehe,
eme ihe ọ
ọgbazie ha
gwara
olu.
Butuzo.
Simple.
Ọsị I will not listen to you. Then Butuzo told her, don't call my
Eh,
number again. Don't call my number again.
oh,
And
uh,
Butuzo Agwea, if
oh,
account I get what in here, account I get what in here. Agent in
oh.
happy at one
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
happy I don't change it. I
Uh-huh.
know what any man send happy
Nah, yeah.
for you to know that she
No,
has a
no,
devilish and a non-Biafran agenda. She went ahead and told Biafrans not to pay money into that account that Butuzo have validated. Butuzo is the commander general of
yes,
all the forces all over Biafra, all
I
over.
wonder.
If
I, I,
there are
I
forces in
wonder. I
Akwa Ibom,
wonder. I wonder.
Butuzo is the general. If there are forces in Calabar, Butuzo is the general. If there are forces in Iguacha, Butuzo is the general. If
Yes,
there are forces in
I know. I'm aware. I'm aware.
Butuzo is the general of all.
I,
Ogwage,
I'm
Genti,
aware. I'm
Genti,
aware.
may I
Hmm,
trust Egwadia, the woman they face
hmm,
baka,
mhm.
lie. Is it a mistake? It's not a mistake. Not a mistake.
No. Oh, the fact, in the other hand, I was still saying, thinking it in the other hand, that this thing that is happening with her, maybe the spirit of Biafra want to separate the chaff from the
Exactly.
wheat.
Exactly.
That is what I'm saying. Because in doing all these things, which you know that can cause havoc to the running of the government, and you go on doing it, people are even speaking to your conscience. You don't want to even redress. So that means maybe something is pushing her, and I believe this might be the spirit of the Biafra is pushing, trying to make her to come out with her reality
Mm.
of her mind. Because maybe there may be all those things that I mean doing in secret that is not does not
Yeah.
augur well in
Yeah.
this struggle. maybe the spirit want to expose her now
Thank
through
you.
this means. So I think I want to believe, I want
Thank
to align with you that it's not a mistake.
No,
It's
it's not
not
a
a
mistake.
mistake.
No,
Anyway,
I always correct
yes,
people that come
yes.
out to say it's
Uh,
a mistake. She should retrace her step. No,
mm.
she doesn't want to retrace her
Yeah,
step. And I want to bet you, if she come out
yes.
tomorrow now and say, I
Mm,
want to retrace my step, into I can get seen anywhere.
mm. All right.
Thank you very much, FF.
Thank you,
Thank you.
my brother. Thank you, brother. May you
Very good, man.
continue. I appreciate you. I appreciate our
Thank
Sonny
you.
Abrawa, Ebo
Thank you.
Minister. I appreciate all
Thank you.
of you there on in that, even
Thank
Oga Okere, our new acting PM. I appreciate all of you. Please, more
Thank
grace to
you.
your elbow.
Even
Thank
as
you.
I'm saying that it's not a
Thank
mistake,
you.
Nnamdi
Yeah.
is laughing. Nnamdi say, Daddy, you know you are correct. Thank you very much. I leave you now. All right, we have there are more people. David, this line knocked you out before. Let's hear you quickly talk so that the network will allow you. David. No, David is not working. David, no way. Okay, Anya, please can you come back, give us your closing remark this time after you, Emeka. Please, I'm not going to admit any other person. I'm going to close it here since David, your network didn't allow you to speak. My brother Anya, please grab the mic. This Pastor Paul, this network keep throwing you out. If I want to bring you in, the network will throw you out. Can you talk now, Pastor Paul?
How na do? God bless you.
Okay, bless you too.
Yeah, but there is something I'm beginning to feel about this woman. Are you sure there is something he knows that we don't know about coming out of our prime minister? Because he's behaving as if prime minister will not come out. Are you sure
Yeah.
there is
Now, let
no?
me tell you, she doesn't want the prime minister to come out. Do you know she made efforts to get in touch with those working for prime minister to come out because they were very successful. The 4 people came out. The 4 people that were heard with the prime minister, they came out. Immediately those 5 people came out, she ran mad. She ran mad and called them in Finland and tried to replace the lawyers that are working to get, because they have been successful in getting this 4 out. So that means prime minister will come out quickly. She ran there and wanted to twist and change the status quo. They actually ignored her, and then the effort to bring our prime minister out is ongoing, and she cannot sabotage it anymore, because that's why you see her running up and down. Even when we were doing the election from the CRC, she was running from pillar to post, going to every WhatsApp group, telling them, please don't
You know
them.
what
Go ahead.
this is that.
Yeah, go ahead.
One thing is that I didn't see any reason for her to be in hurry.
Yes. Yeah, I can hear you. There's no reason for her to be in a hurry, of course. We lost him again. The network didn't allow him before, but at least he said something. Okay, Eunice just came in. Eunice, is that our own Eunice? Is that our own Eunice?
Yes, so it's me.
Great. Let's have you. Your voice is clear, crystal clear. We have
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
1,440 people listening across the platforms. 1,188 on Twitter, 185 on Raf Chamaka TV. 50 of them are watching on Nigeria Global. 10 people and 17 altogether are watching from Facebook. 1,440 across. So Eunice, they're going to hear you if you speak.
Yes, so now we day here, no be them. Now we no be them. Hey, Merry Christmas, Pastor Bam Bam Bam,
Merry Christmas to you.
and to your family.
Yeah,
And I wish you a wonderful new year ahead, a glorious one, a prosperous one, a victorious one. Your enemies shall fall before you and underneath your feet. Yes. Yeah, thank you. I want to bless Nnamdi. Nnamdi, you're blessed. Nnamdi, you are going to be the best among your equals. Nnamdi, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Nnamdi, you shall be the head. You shall be the head and not the tail. You shall be the first and not the last. This year, this coming year, 2025, those who spoke against you shall come begging and asking for forgiveness. Namdi, you are great. Yeah, you'll be a joy to the whole world. Thank you for giving me this time, Pastor Van Van Van. I want to thank everyone that is listening, and I want to wish you all a very, great Yuletide, and may God bless you for standing on the path of truth and righteousness, because righteousness exalts a nation, and sin is a reproach to anyone that abhors the truth. So we cannot, because of the multitude, we don't go with the multitude, we go with the truth. Like I went to this Daddy Olanjo's platform yesterday. I see that some people are like, I don't know if they are scared of her or whatever, like commenting on her platform, like to tell her the truth to her face. I went there, even though I had her voice on silence, I wasn't listening to whatever rubbish she was spewing, but I made sure I put the truth out there. And I told her that her lies will soon catch up with her. She should keep glorifying taking glory in whatever the number that is watching her, and she is getting into her head. And some people were there on the comment section saying, Eunice, Akuna, Eunice, Ashawo, Eunice, you how many husbands have you married? You have married 5 husbands. Like, stupid people. All they know is propaganda. But I thank God that, at the end of the day, some people are still coming back to their senses. When they put 1 and 2 together, it's not, no, it's only someone who has made up his or her mind to believe lies, or who has been, who has sold his soul to the devil, that will see what this woman has been saying and doing, that will not, speak the truth out there. Someone that has come out to tell you, in fact, I'm going to tell you that I am a full-fledged member of People's Club of Nigeria. People's Club of Nigeria, where Soludo, the likes of Soludo and all those, politicians that never want us, to be free. That's where they belong. And you're asking me, what is wrong with being in People's Club of Nigeria? Like, for real? Like seriously. And some people are saying, oh, Mazi Simon Ekpa was once a one Nigerianist, and now he's he's the one taking us to freedom. Yes. Are you listening to yourself? Mazi Simon Ekpa was once a Nigerianist, but this woman is telling you what she is still.
She's still.
Like,
she didn't say I was. She said
exactly. And it baffles me, like when people argue in that line, like they're arguing like sheep, like are you like, my God?
Your brain
Oh
is
my God.
gone, empty, coconut head. You are all
Oh
gone.
my God. Pastor Van Van Van, let me not take your time. Let me make a prayer. I want to pray for Adadiorama. I think her name is Chika Ike, or Mary. Whatever her name is. I want to make a prayer for her. Because, when she's speaking, because she has a large number of followers listening to her from homeland, she thinks that she can do that and go, get away with it, like, go scot-free.
Her name is Mary Ike. Mary Ike is
Mary Ike,
Chika,
yeah. Mary Ike. Yes, thank you. So, and I look at that stick that she carries in her hand. That stick she carries is evil.
Yeah.
She uses that stick to deceive people, and she will start her, crocodile tears to deceive people. That is how she has been able to lure innocent, gullible people, lure people to their damnation. A lot of people are going to suffer just because of what Adadiorama has caused. And they are ignorant. But, you who refuse to listen to the voice of truth, and you sheepishly, agree to the lies from the pit of hell, you will bear the consequences.
Exactly.
So now I pray for you, Adadiorama Mary Ike, in the name that is above every other name. Those lies that you have spewed out there, that you have used to bring confusion into this once peaceful home that Mazi Simon Ekpa left for us without any problems. And just few days after the convention, you and your madam, you started You brought division. You brought hatred into this house.
Even two
May the
tips
God
how
of
you can
war
have this,
visit you.
how you can spare so
May
much.
you never know peace the rest of your lives until you come back to say, I am sorry for the lies I have told. Pastor Vam Vam Vam, do you know the one that made me cry yesterday was when I heard that I heard these words from her mouth. She had the picture, the video of our commander, Holy Ghost. This is the same Holy Ghost that she once revered, she once praised. She was, praising this young man when our prime minister was not here, was still here with us. But what changed now? Now this woman was spewing all rubbish on this man that has devoted his life to fight for our freedom. This man has been in the bush with his colleagues fighting for our freedom. And that other man said that our Holy Ghost is now holy evil, that is now a demon, that is now a criminal. How? God, how? How? And that Joramite will not be well with you. It shall not be well with you. It shall not be well with your generations. Except you come back to your senses and say, of a truth, I have lied. I have lied against my brothers. I have lied against my sisters. It shall never be well with you. It shall never be well with you. The land you step on shall haunt you. The water you drink shall choke you. The air you breathe shall bring problems to your lungs. It shall cause sicknesses to your system in the name that is above every other name. This is all I have to tell you. You and Remy Juice, you call yourself a seer, but at this time you see nothing. You are as blind as the blindest animal. Remy Juice, you will not know peace until you come back to your senses and say that you are sorry for lying against the children of God, for lying against the men and women that have brought out their lives to fight for the freedom of Biafrans, to fight for our freedom. You shall know no peace. Joy will depart from you. Sickness shall be your portion. Eternal doom shall be your portion until you all come back to your senses. And at the same time, I am not leaving you out, Kelena, or whatever you call yourself, Kelena TV, for buying the lies from the pit of hell, for not seeing the truth, and for you shutting your eyes to the truth and going with the lies. It shall not be well with you. That ekwensu na se ga kpon the madoku, oya ga kpogoku, Kelena, ekwensu kpogoku, ekwensu kpogoku, ekwensu kpogoku, ununile that have heaped lies upon the people of God. It shall never be well with you and your madam Ngozi Orabueze. So shall it be. He said,
Thank you. Thank you.
He said.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much, Eunice. The thing is that you need to see me. I am the last person that gets emotional about things. Eunice is a passionate person. Eunice loves the truth, and she's praying out of her heart and the truth. And she has said amen to her prayers, and God knows her heart, and God will answer. For me, these people, I don't need to say to any prayer to them. You know why? Because I know they're already judged. I know. So the only thing I will say is say and pray to the prayer. Now my brother Anya prayed here. I've said say to it, and I know that every one of them, they will never be bold enough to say to that prayer we prayed here. If they do, you will see what will happen to them in just 3 days. You will see what will happen to them. Me, I know the heart I used to follow this movement. My heart with all my soul. You understand? So that's why I'm not here to do saga. You understand? I gave my sister Eunice the chance to pray. She knows why she's praying that prayer, and she knows what these people represent. Chuko Kabiama, who knows how to answer, have answered her prayers. All right. And before I will call it a day, please let us know that I am ending this broadcast. It's better for people not to come in again. So because of that, I am going to change the link. I'm going to change the link. If it is possible for me to change, I would have done that. Let me see. How can I do that now? No. Let me see. I need a new link. Okay, I refresh. Okay. All right. I have changed the link. So it means that nobody will be able to come in again. Only those that are in here will be able to come in. We'll be able to talk until we close the program. So what it means, anybody you have the microphone, you're going to have only 2 minutes. because we need to end it. And my brother Mazi Emeka have been here for long, and I really want him to say something before we leave. So it means that I'm going to give you microphone. Onyinyechi, you have 2 minutes. Grab it and let it count. Onyinyechi, you have 2 minutes. The link is not working again. So anybody that is waiting to come in, you will not be able to come in because I've changed the link, because we need to end the program. We are 2 hours and 30 minutes. Onyinyechi, if you speak now, we'll hear you. Otherwise, let's give the microphone to Nnamdi. There's another Nnamdi here. Nnamdi Onyiri. How is the full name? I don't know. Nnamdi, please, can you speak up? Nnamdi, you have the microphone. Can you please speak up? All right, Nnamdi, finding it difficult to speak. Anya, Anya, please, can you take over? Who's Anya? Anya Kai. Anya, I wanted you to say something. You couldn't. You say you cannot unmute yourself. Why? Okay, Anya, I'm going to send the fresh link. I don't know where you're watching from. I'll send the fresh link for only you to come in. David, are you there, David? Can you speak now?
Yes,
David.
thank you. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Go ahead, David.
Good evening, Pastor Vam.
Good evening, David.
Thank you. And I wish you Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you so much.
I hope all is well, sir.
All is well. All is well.
How do you feel? I want to ask you, sir, how do you feel about 57 cabinet members voting in Ogenkere to be the acting prime minister? How do you feel, sir? Do you feel fulfilled?
I feel fulfilled because we did our duty. Every one of us voted, and I particularly, I voted, and I know I voted yes for him to do that, and I feel fulfilled because I did my legitimate, responsibility. That is what we wanted ever since, but we never saw it from, the criminal jungle people. We see parading themselves up and down. So we did the right thing, and I'm happy. Is this David Nana? Is it Nana?
Yes, that's David Nana.
David, please, all those questions you wanted to ask that day that God did not allow you, can you remember? And let's see whether there are questions that would have actually destroyed them completely. Why? Because you asked only one question and they were running away. Go ahead.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. Thank you so much. Actually, I had a lot of questions written and waiting for her because I know that she was going to make some silly mistakes. The reason being that if you fall as somebody who was following the movement and at a certain stage, the spirit of Biafra leaves you. Whenever you speak, you are going to make mistakes. Exactly. So right from the inception that she started her, broadcast and submissions, something within me told me that this woman was going to make some blunders. And I capitalized on that blunders to make sure that I ping her and she was able to commit herself to some certain things. So it was very, very unfortunate that a lot of people, after hearing what she said about speaking with somebody or political leaders in the Southeast, that was actually against what our Prime Minister stands for. And after hearing her speak about that, and you still say you support her, then it means that you don't support our movement. It means that you don't support Mazi Simon Ekpa. It means that you never believed on the freedom of our people, because Mazi Simon Ekpa made it categorically clear that if he hears or see that anybody in the cabinet is speaking to the political leaders in the Southeast, that he or she is going to be taken out of the cabinet. So it was quite unfortunate that somebody who took up power by force, who committed treason who just announced herself as the deputy prime minister, will now come on air and tell the Biafrans all over the world that she is speaking with a political leader, and she was not even hiding it. She even went to the extent of telling listeners that if you want to know about the de facto government in the homeland, if you knew their phone number, that she was going to give it out without even blinking an eye. And it was a very big red flag for me. And I don't know whether other Biafrans saw that red flag as well. And do you know another blunder that she committed recently? Since after that media chat, we have not been
Yes.
able to go to her space to to listen or to ask her question, because they no longer give us time to ask questions. In one of
Yes.
in one of their donate fundraisings, she came out and said that if anybody tells you that he or she can get Biafra without speaking to those political players in Nigeria, that you should know that that person is being mischievous, that that person is not telling
Hey,
you the truth. Yes.
hey.
And I was like, wow, is this coming out
But
from
why
the
didn't you save it? Why
COS
didn't you
of?
save that part to make it go viral?
Oh my goodness me. I didn't watch the program, but I went to rewatch it the following day. And I was hearing this, and people who were listening could not even ask her question, saying that our prime
Can you
minister
send
told
that
us.
particular clip to us? Because the actual thing is that we are interested in saving so many. I don't know the level of sorcery she has used to actually destroy people's ability to think. So maybe some of them,
Yes,
even the Bible says that faith comes by hearing and hearing and
hearing.
hearing and hearing. Sometimes, like I say,
Yes.
maybe we might use a kindergarten style to teach our people, maybe hearing and hearing. So if we can cut out those places and make them hear it and hear it, their brain will open. Please, if you know that
Yes,
video,
I
send it to
can.
us in the media so that we'll look for it.
Yes, I will go back and listen to that one of their fundraisings where she was making that
Hey,
assertions, and it's very very unfortunate that people who call themselves educated, people that were with us on the X, who were asking relevant questions, can no longer ask her any relevant question. It is very very unfortunate. Even when she said that she is a member of the of People's
People's Club of
Club of
Nigeria.
Nigeria. You can imagine that kind of statement. Is it this kind of statement that the prime minister will hear and congratulate you? Is it this kind of statement that you, that is fighting for Biafra, is telling the Biafran people at this particular time? So I don't know what is actually wrong with a lot of our people. I don't know what is actually, and I want to use this opportunity to congratulate you and thank you very much, because I heard what happened in Finland when they said that she said that our prime minister gave her the power of surrogacy, and there was a text message, and it's like I heard that you were the person that was insisting
I
on
was the
seeing
one.
that text message.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was the one.
if you have kept quiet, that voodoo would have gotten you.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
didn't speak out, my brother, that voodoo would have gotten you and enveloped everybody. So you really stand out for Biafran people, and that is why they are emphatically fighting against you, fighting against Sonia Akparawa, and fighting against Ogenkere. At the onset, they were thinking that it's all about power, power. And we are telling them it is not about power. After all, nobody is being paid for their
No,
actions
no,
and
no.
activities for our people. It is about consistency. It is about preserving that which the Obatobie stand for. It is about keeping those things that need to be secret, kept secret for Obatobie to come and meet it as it was. It's not
Yes.
about changing. And the greatest red flag for me was why you people were still in Finland. The memo of suspension of success came. Oh my goodness me. I say, what? Success? Are you telling me that why success was here, why prime minister was here, you were working in tandem with them, you were working in agreement with them? So all of a sudden now, prime minister is no longer there. Then success have started betraying, or success have started acting against the prime minister. Is that what you are telling me? Are you telling us that Ogenkere, who was working with Prime Minister, why you, the COS, was here and you were in accord with everything that they were doing, all of a sudden, within these few days that the Prime Minister is not here, then Ogenkere is now a saboteur. Ogenkere is now having to give you report that you did not demand, account that you did not demand, while the Prime Minister was here with us. You know, that raises a red flag for me. And Biafrans who are following this woman, I don't actually know what is actually wrong with them. Something is wrong somewhere. And there are a lot of people that I respected that I never knew. Somebody like, very, very unfortunate, I have to mention some names, you know, because I am somebody that I respect a lot of people. Somebody like Christopher. You can imagine Christopher Kenwa, who is so outspoken, who is so learned. You can imagine JD Walker, who is so outspoken, who is so learned. You can imagine Clara Dean. All these people that all of us stay together, chat together on X.
I spoke with Clara Dean. I spoke with Clara Dean one-on-one just by the stage. And as me and Clara Dean was speaking, the woman was even passing back and forth. She passed by. I told Clara Dean, this woman is evil. This woman, Clara Dean said, no, please don't let anybody hear you. I said, I know what I'm telling you. I am at the episode, one-on-one, just close to the stage, you know, by the door of the stage. I told her, I said, Clara Dean, I'm telling you, I am quiet because I don't want to create a scene in this convention. Because you know what I would have done? You know what I would have done? I would have made sure on that first day she did not go ahead with that shenanigan. I would have made sure. But I wanted to be very, very nice and polite. I went to Uche. I told Uche, what is going on? I wanted to be very aggressive in my Vam way. I told Uche, what is happening here? What do you mean we're going to declare today? How? Is the Prime Minister aware? What's happening? Then I went to Professor Chioma. I saw her countenance. She was down. I told Professor Chioma, do you mean we're going ahead with this thing, with this woman? How? Who advised this? Where is it coming from? Professor Chioma said, Raf, I am tired. I don't know what to do. It's just that I can't back out now, but Ngozi have changed everything. And you know what Professor Chioma told me that shocked me after the program was going on? She said, when she writes her program that she have on the stage, anytime she steps out a bit, they will go and change it. So what she now did was that she now made sure, yes, Dorothy, one of them, was working close to the stage there, they will change it. So what she now did was that she now had her program on her phone, on her mobile phone.
Okay.
So, she was not carrying her program on her phone. But you know what? It's just that God wanted it to happen that way. If it were me, if I was Professor Chioma, I am the one that have the program. I am the one that have everything. I am the one that will call you to stage before you do whatever you want to do. You understand? I will make sure the program go according to the plan from the beginning. That is the way I do my thing.
Yes, Mazi, it is quite unfortunate. Maybe it's how God wanted it to happen, because the woman was acting on a script that was written for her to act upon. And the reason being that they wanted that convention not to hold.
Imagine you were about to deliver her. I'm telling you, I was speaking to Clara Dean face to face, eyeball to eyeball. I told her this woman is evil. I used the word evil. She was shocked that I told her evil. Maybe she would believe I was insane, but she doesn't know that I'm in the spirit. I told her this woman is evil. She's a witch. I told her she is a witch. Be careful. She doesn't represent Biafra. Clara Dean did not.
She doesn't.
She couldn't believe me telling her that. But I love her, and maybe she's one of the people that will be delivered. Maybe after she watch me now and she put one or two together, she will know what I'm talking about. I told her, and I'm saying, making it up open. If you will allow God to deliver you, Clara Dean, please. Now, if you think joining us openly may not be good for you, just stay away now. Just be watching everything happening from a distance. Don't join them in their space. Don't join them doing anything. Do not allow this spirit to destroy you completely. Except maybe you don't want Biafra. Eventually you don't. Maybe. But if you do want Biafra, and you know that Simon Ekpa meant well and was leading you to Biafra, stay away from Ngozi Oraboeze. She is a witch. I'm telling you that.
My
Go
brother,
ahead, David.
it was really unfortunate, but I know that the hand of Chukwu Okike Abiama was in it, in the sense that he wanted to bring her out and shame her as well. Because if you people have acted, if you have acted the way you wanted to act, maybe the convention would have been disrupted, and the reason why the convention was to be held will not that we no longer hold, and the world will look at us as people who are not serious. And
exactly,
another thing,
that's why I advised myself. I said, oh God, why is this thing going on? The thing was going on, but if you look at our men, look at our people that were actually with Simon Ekpa, Mazi Mama Dabo, Mazi, you know, when they are using the video now as a propaganda, but they were there sitting down like, is this thing actually happening? You know, they were just looking at that Zion, Mazi and Snow White, which is a Mazi Amobi. They were just watching this thing. Hey! And then we were able to lose our God. Evil was going on, and we were watching it right before our eyes.
Evil was actually going on, and Chukwu Okike Abiama have to use the wisdom of most of you to be able to let it go, so that we achieve the aim for which that convention was meant. Otherwise, if it was disrupted, Prime Minister wouldn't have, wouldn't be happy with it, because all resources have been put in place for it to hold. And secondly, I want those of you who are in the cabinet to investigate, because in one of her submissions as well, she said that she went to Finland 2 weeks or even a week before the convention date. Why was that? Why has she had to go to Finland for 2 weeks or 1 week even before the convention date? You know, and even when you people left Finland, she was still in Finland doing what? When the Prime Minister is incommunicado.
Incommunicado. Do you know that the Prime Minister, it was just a few days ago that they gave him permission to relate or speak with some people that are close to him. He was incommunicado. There's no way the Prime Minister will communicate to her, and she knows it. She is not among the planning committee. She is not among the organizing committee. She was in Finland for what? For what? For what exactly? For what?
Mazi, it will shock you. It will shock you to know that the Prime Minister knows what actually was happening. It will shock you to know as well that, on 30th of October, Prime Minister made a tweet about in the next 3 weeks that the whole world, the media, Nigerian bloggers will be talking about him. Why was that tweet made? And when he got to that, our Prime Minister was nowhere to be found, and things started happening very fast. So if the investigative department of Briggy can go into work and investigate this woman, you will know they will unravel the mystery surrounding why our Prime Minister was not with us for that convention. But having said that, I want us to understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like he said, nobody can stop Biafra from coming. What you see her doing is just to draw us back, to make sure that when the Prime Minister comes back, he will start from a stage how he has passed. He will now go back to that stage in order to bring us to this stage. So that was what she's trying to do. But they are not going to succeed. We have busted them. We have busted all their antics. All their planning have been busted. And since after the election of Nkere, the social media have somehow quietened. You know the reason why? Because they now know that the Biafran people...
hold your line of thought. Don't lose that line of thought. Do you know, because he knows that Ogechukwu Nkere is a legitimate acting. Ogechukwu Nkere is not claiming the position of deputy prime minister, because there's nothing like that. The prime minister is still active. Ogechukwu Nkere is not taking the position of the prime minister, because the prime minister is still active. He is just acting. It's just like maybe if prime minister travel now, then he's not around, there must be an acting person. So immediately he comes back, the acting will take, because we didn't vote Ogechukwu Nkere to become prime minister. The office of the Prime
course,
Minister is still intact. He's just acting. Ogechukwu Nkere has his own office as what? The Finance Minister. But he's just acting. So had he is not acting, he would have relinquished his office as a finance and take full responsibility. But because he's just acting, it has to be that way. Because Ngozi knows very well that Oge is legitimate. Go to her Twitter page. You can't see her debunk anything about Ogechukwu Nkere or writing. All she's doing, she's using her stooges. Those people that she have destroyed, I don't know what they are doing. All of you that are making posts, go and look at her Twitter handle. When the Prime Minister shows up and ask her, she will tell him, look, I didn't post anything. I didn't do. And she doesn't know that she will be destroyed, or she's already destroyed, because she's one that is making people like QTV, people like Adam is already gone. And people like Arinze, Marvelous and all that. She's one making them, using them. And there's one is one Obinna, Victor is what's that his name again? Victor. Yeah, that guy, that is gone tooth fellow. That one is nowhere. His business is just give him money and he will write. Give him money and he will write. So that one is just writing. And when he writes, we'll go. The Obokori sheet will post. He doesn't know that he's setting himself up. That thing you are posting, that is the Aganobi posted. Go and look whether Ngozi is posting it. Ngozi is not posting it because you know that thing will destroy her. She can't post it. But you go the senseless you will post. Ngozi is not posting it because Ngozi knows that the legitimate office of the Prime Minister is still intact, and he has an acting Prime Minister, who was voted by the cabinet.
Voted by the people. Voted by the people, by the consent of the people, using the Biafran Charter as a case study. You know, people don't actually know that we now have a law, a guiding principle that will guide the government through to our autonomy in Biafran land. Very, very important. So, Mazi, I thank you so much for what you have done for the Biafran people. I thank you. I thank the cabinet members, all that they have been doing for the Biafran people. And I know Chukwu Okike Abiama will always, vindicate you guys, irrespective of the propaganda that they are carrying out on the social media. And in one of the tweets, I told them, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was called names. Mazi Simon Ekpa was also called names. So if you call Ajere, you call Sonny Akparawa, you call Oge Nkere names, it's not going to move us. What we know is that these people are the three wise men who stopped the atrocious activities of this evil woman, Madame Mosbao. And these people must be respected. Of course, we don't expect you that are on her camp to give them good names. No, we the Biafran people, we know the truth. And that is why we are supporting them for what they have done. And to crown it all, they have come together through the actions and activities as written in the Biafran Charter. The CRC that was charged with the responsibility of resolving conflicts have been able to bring the cabinet together and voted, which is the right that the people have when it comes to their governance, and voted for Oge Nkere to be the acting Prime Minister. So there is nothing you people can do about it. They can always cry till now, till tomorrow. The last time they will cry finish is the 1st of January. You will no longer see them again. And I believe before that time, or thereafter, our Prime Minister will join us. And all these people who thought that they are on the right side will now cover their faces in shame. One thing is certain: if Biafran spirit is not in you, you always make mistake like Ngozi.
Yes.
But if the Biafran spirit is in you, you can always stand the test of time. And it is only truth that can stand the test of time. Mazi, thank you so much for giving me opportunity.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Go and build your home, for we are going home. Nigeria cannot walk again. Build your home is your home. Me too, but go and build your home, for we are going home. not work again. Build your home is your home. I can also build your home. Don't allow your enemies to divide you, for we are going home. Build your home is your home. Why must we perish in one Nigeria? Why must we die in what is not working? The country white migrated for us. The country we don't know how she came about. We can also divide the peace. A call for referendum is not a call for war, but for in case you need war, we can also give it nice too. We can also live as good neighbor. Share one thing in common. Let's help one another and make Africa to be great. The center cannot hold again. So let everybody go and build this home. Hold your leaders accountable. Build your home, make I build my home. We are going home to the land of rising sun. Your peace and justice shall reign. The land of victory. We are going home to the land of rising sun. Your peace and justice shall reign. The land of victory.
Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. Inside their mouth, truth to know day. Inside their eyes, corruption day. Inside their heart, wickedness day. Once they get into power, now when to then go gain. Now in their brain, then we type one and we change. In the name of change, why? Change, change, change. They combine those with change. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. If they say make you vote for them, make you look well. If they say make you vote for them, make you shine your eyes, oh. They promise us water, we don't see. Up till today, we don't see. We not they get water. Yes. They promise us light, we don't see. Up till today, we don't see. We not they see the light. At all. They promise us road, we don't see. Up till today, we don't see. Jaga road we dey see. Yes. So promise then they make. When election done they come to deceive the people. They will they promise this and that. Then they lie on them, they lie yo go. Them they lie for federal. Then they lie for state level. Them they lie for Africa. Because they get police when they guide them. They lie police go they support them. Because they get lawyer when then they give bribe. And go they lie lawyer go they support them. Look, our education system don't dabaru for Niger. All our youth them come they do yahoo. Politicians set all of them na yahoo. Our government system set na yahoo. The promise employment, we don't see. Like a get big employment, so the promise us work. We don't see. Now Okada be the work. Insecurity, 9 day our land, our hospital unko. They don't get facilities. Yes, yes. Our naira unko. You don't fall your kata. Yes, yes. Inflation everywhere. No solution. Yeah, politician promise you something, no be dividend. During campaign time, then go carry everybody along. When them win up for their family, then go leave you behind. When them win up for their body, then go put you backyard. Then they lie on them, they lie, yo ho ho ho. Then they lie, then they lie for fair.